The debate over sentencing children to life without parole is a complex and emotionally charged issue, one that stirs deep moral and ethical considerations. At its heart lies a fundamental question: should a child, regardless of the crime committed, be sentenced to die in prison, effectively forfeiting their future? This question is at the center of a legal and societal struggle, involving profound implications for both the incarcerated youth and the pursuit of justice. Advocates for juvenile life without parole, or JLWOP, often point to the severity of the crimes committed. They argue that certain offenses are so egregious, so horrific in their nature and impact, that the only just punishment, the only appropriate response to the magnitude of the crime, is life in prison without the possibility of release. These crimes often involve acts of extreme violence, such as premeditated murder, and the victims' families, understandably, seek retribution and justice for the irreparable loss they have suffered. For these families, JLWOP represents closure and a sense of accountability. However, a significant and increasingly persuasive counter-argument emphasizes the critical importance of brain development, particularly during adolescence and early adulthood. Scientific research has unequivocally demonstrated that the human brain continues to develop and mature well into a person's 20s. The prefrontal cortex, responsible for critical functions such as decision-making abilities, impulse control, and the comprehensive understanding of consequences, is one of the last areas of the brain to fully develop. Considering this scientific reality, can a child, with their still developing brain, truly be held fully and completely accountable for their actions in the same way as a fully developed adult? The very capacity for rational thought, emotional regulation, and foresight is still evolving. Furthermore, the fundamental possibility of rehabilitation is a key factor in this complex discussion. Is it fair, is it truly just, to deny a child, often a product of their environment and circumstances, the opportunity to change, to grow, to learn from their mistakes, and ultimately, to become a contributing and positive member of society? Many individuals, including legal experts, psychologists, and even former offenders, firmly believe in the potential for young offenders to undergo meaningful rehabilitation. This can be achieved through a combination of therapy, educational programs, and the cultivation of empathy and remorse. There are also significant legal and ethical considerations that must be taken into account. Some legal scholars and human rights advocates argue that juvenile life without parole violates the Eighth Amendment of the U.S. Constitution, which explicitly prohibits cruel and unusual punishment. The application of JLWOP to children, some believe, constitutes an inherently cruel punishment.